This is how fuel polishing station works. This is the breaker, and this is the warning light, and the same blinking light going to be at the helm. And this is the primary filters right here, 30 microns and 10 microns. So they're not working now, they shut down. It goes from the main tank and it goes to that rail, and to the left goes to the main system, to the engine, to the right goes to the polishing system, fuel polishing system. So it's like a T, right? And the hose goes all the way to another side of the tank, goes to this side of the tank, and this is where the station is. Here's the power. Besides that 10 amp breaker, we have another breaker right there, and this is the pump, and it's electric pump. It has its another vent over here, and it comes in from that rail, and it goes to the 30 micron filter. It's R25P, and from that filter, as it comes, it has a gauge which I'm gonna change because it's rated to 100 psi, but I believe I need like 30 psi or maybe even less. And that's how it comes in, and then it comes out from this end and it goes to another filter separator, which is 10 micron. This one is F3227 or R25T is on Tom. And then from this filter, it goes through here, straight back to this T, and that's the fill tube. So it goes back to the tank. That's the return, right? So technically, ideally, this fuel polishing station. Let me shut it down for a second. I just turned it on. Okay, so ideally this polishing station supposed to work continually. I will hook it up through the relay that is going to turn the whole system on, gonna give us juice only when ignition is on, meaning when engine is on, that's when I'll be able to turn it on the whole system for now. But I'm planning to have enough solar panels so I wouldn't have an issue with electricity. But at this point, I just want to make sure that this system only using juice from the battery when battery is charged by engine generator. So that's it. It took me quite a few days because of all these fittings and hard places and the hoses, and it's not easy. I had to cut out the access panel, which I'm gonna put on this stainless hinge, and then cover it with a carpet. That's part of the, I'm gonna have to reinforce it also. But major part is done, no leaks, everything works as planned. And once this filter is going to be clogged, this gauge on the outside gonna show me pressure, increased pressure, wherever that pressure gonna be. When filter is clogged, then pressure gonna be higher, and at that point I would know that I need to replace filters. So the filters right here are R25P, R25T, and I have another one which is R25S, and this guy is 2 microns. So ideally, when I run through the whole cycle, I'm gonna replace it with 10 micron and 2 microns. That means my engine fine fuel filter, which is 2 microns, which is tiny. I'm gonna show it to you right now. So that filter never gonna get clogged while I'm on the way because my fuel gonna be polished constantly with the filters that's 2 micron. This is the small little 2 micron filter that's mounted right on the engine. So if I'm gonna polish it with this 2 micron filter, then I'm sure that fuel going to be crystal clear, and I'm gonna have no issues whatsoever when the boat is upside down and the whole fuel tank is shaking and all the dirt from it comes up. That's when this polishing station going to do its job and clean it up and filter it and get filter to 2 micron filter back to the tank. So hopefully it will do its job, and I think it's better to have it than not to have it. Hopefully it will be no issues. So far it's perfect. Oh, there's another thing, almost forgot. Here, this is the time relay. So I want to set it up at some point, so when I turn it on, my whole system works no more than an hour. So it goes like 60 gallons per hour. So it should be enough to circulate the whole tank. So it will shut itself down automatically after an hour. So that's the ideal case. For now, it's just manual. I'm gonna have that blinking light. Let me turn it back on again to show you. It's gonna be marked when I'm done with everything. So this light gonna be outside at the helm as well. So this is honestly the second time I turn it on, and so far everything is beautiful and no leaks, knock on the wood. And by the way, the power, just in case you want to know what the power is, it's what is it? It's a 10 gauge cable that comes from here, from this panel, because I have big 1 or 2 gauge cable coming into this panel. So from here I have 10 gauge. It goes under the floor all the way through there, and I have it coming out here. So it's 10-4. If you know what I'm saying, there is 4 cables, 10 gauge each, inside that big pack, and that one is right there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, right there. Comes through the grommet. So that's the installation. I have another spare. I have positive that goes to this pump. I have negative, that's common negative, and I have another 2 green and white for my future projects. It comes over here, and I can put it through a separate breaker over there. So what I'm planning to do in the future, on this side, on that side I have TV, on this side, and TV is totally separate line, but on this side I'm probably gonna have heater, probably diesel heater exhausting out there just in case I need it, and maybe if it needs power, I have power right there. Extra 2 lines, so I can use power for heater, power for something else. If anybody have any questions, don't hesitate, ask. I'll be glad to help.